welcome to Testimony Tuesday. I will not be doing a makeup tutorial, but I will be talking to you guys. It's Testimony Tuesday, so I'm going to be telling my testimony while I'm also talking about will God give you the desires of your heart. Before I even get too deep into what will God give you the desires of your heart, I'm going to search for what a desire is. So I look in the dictionary, and the desire is a strong feeling of wanting something. That's what it said. It's a strong feeling of wanting something. And then I look in the Bible, in the back of the Bible, and I search for the word desire to see what God said about a desire. And it says in Psalms 37:4, delight yourself in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart. So, in order for us to get the desires of our heart, we have to just delight ourselves in the Lord, okay? So, for example, my testimony that I'm sharing with you guys, God gave me the desires, some of the desires of my heart. Before I even tell you what He gave me and what I asked for, I'm going to tell you how it all happened. So, one day I was just sitting down in the living room watching TV and scrolling through the TV. It wasn't unknown, so I was just turning it. Then I seen John Gray was on. It was my first time watching him. And so, that's my brother. And so I had to watch him, God let me watch him. So I was watching him, and then, he was just saying, a lot of stuff that, like my cousin had told me. She was like, one day I was talking to my cousin, and she was like, you need to write down the things that you want from God, or you want Him to do for you. And I didn't remember. I told her, I was like, yeah, I'm going to do it. And then I didn't remember. But then when I watched John Gray, God allowed me to remember, to write those things down. Even though He already knows, we have to put the extra step. Okay, to let Him know that we know He's going to do it, and that we believe and we have faith that He's going to do it. So that day I took the extra step. I even had the paper of when I wrote everything down, which was on August 5th, 2017. It says my prayer requests, and I wrote down some things. The things that I asked, and I'm going to share with you guys, are a new school and to graduate on time, a good paying job, get better at doing makeup, and the car. So those are the 5 things I'm sharing with you guys. If you want to see it, I'll show you so you won't think I'm playing, because I'm so serious, okay? And I'll also show you guys the date. Okay, so, and it was on August 5th, okay? Don't mind my handwriting. And then also He said, write the vision and make it plain. And that's when it clicked. You need to write it down, okay? You need to write it down, okay, plain. So I thank God for reminding me and allowing me to watch John Gray, and allowing my cousin to tell me that. Because once I heard it the second time, I'm like, okay, He's not playing. He's saying write it down. With the a new school and graduating, so God allowed me to go to a new school. And he already told me about graduating. He said that He was already going to do it. And then I was just taking that extra step to be like, God, I know You're going to do this, okay? I know for a fact, because You said You was going to do it. So I already knew that. I just wrote it down to, remind God, even though I know He know. And so I'm graduating in June, okay? And that's something I thank God for. And so the next one was a good paying job. So I didn't have a job, you guys. I didn't have a job. Summertime, me and my cousin, we was just calling jobs. Hi, can I check the status of my application? And their old manager's not in. You have to wait to this day and this and that. And I was just frustrated. I was tired of hearing it. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna pray, ask God, and leave it at that, because I'm not gonna keep filling this out and trying to call it and do it myself. Like, why am I doing it myself when I know God can do it, okay? And so I wrote it down, and then I didn't really think about it that much, because it was just like, I was tired of hearing those people saying it. And so the last time that I had look for a job was like in September. And so this was August, and that was like the next month. So like in the mid or like the end of September, I had started looking for a job. I was just on there for I don't know what reason, but I really know now. So God had me scrolling, and then boom, I did the application. But at that time, I didn't really pay attention to the application. They was like, "Come in, yeah, you can come in for an interview and everything." And I was like, "Yeah, that's kind of far, so yeah, no, I'm not going." And then for some reason, I applied again, and I know that reason is because of God. Because me, why was I applying again when I just said it was far? Okay, I know it was God right there, so He already knew. So I applied again, and they said the same thing: come in for the interview, da da this and that. And so the day of the interview, I woke up, got ready, and then 5 minutes later, I don't have a ride. So I'm like, I got so frustrated, I almost started crying. I was like, God, if this job is for me, then you make a way for me to get there, God. And if it's not for me, then God, let me pass it by. Then let it pass me by. You know what I'm saying? And so I was just like frustrated. I was like over it. I was like, God, you do it. Because I can't do it. And so next 5 minutes, got a ride. He knew what he was doing. I got a ride. So got to the interview, got the job, you know what I'm saying? Got the job. I think I had this job for like 3 or 4 months now. I don't even know. But I will show you guys. I also posted some posters on Instagram about speaking to existence that I will have a job and I will graduate. I will show you guys that. And so also the last one is, oh no, I'm not on the last one yet, I'm sorry. And so the other one was get better at doing makeup. So as you can see, I am getting better, and it doesn't matter what you ask God to do, He's gonna do it. I mean, if you care about, you can pray for your knee, bro. You can be praying for that eyebrow to grow, and He'll let it grow. It don't matter how little or how big it is. He's gonna do it regardless if you delight yourself in the Lord, okay? So I'm getting better at makeup. I thank God for that. I'm really getting better. If you can tell, I am. Okay, and so the last one is a car. So for Christmas last year, my daddy blessed me with a car, and I thank God for using him to get me a car. And I thank God that He just blessed me with the stuff I asked Him for. I just thank Him for that. And He didn't just give it to me. I trusted that He was gonna give it to me, and I believed, and I prayed, and I didn't keep going over and over on it. I just, gave it to Him, wrote it down, and I said, God, you do it. And then, like, even before that, I used to pray, like, God, I thank you for my job. I thank you for my car, and I thank you for this and that. I just thanked Him because, thank Him because He's going to do it, okay? So, my encouraging words for you guys are to just don't focus on those desires that you have, okay? Don't do it, okay? Because if you focus on it, you're going to be worried, stressed, or whatever. And you're going to get frustrated. And so, don't focus on that, okay? And what you can do is get you some paper and a pen and write down those desires that you have. And make sure, before you even write down those desires, make sure that you right with God. Make sure you got that relationship with God. Make sure you good. Make sure that you delight yourself in God. Don't just get on there and just start writing anything. Because He's not going to give you anything. He's going to give you what you need, and what if you is one with God, your desires and His desires are the same. They should be almost the same. Like, it shouldn't be no total opposite of what God wants for you, okay? God's going to give you what He wants for you. So, Delight yourself in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart. Okay. And I just want to say thank you for watching. I mean, this like I was so excited about making this video, y'all. It just I don't even know. Like I just want to say thank you for watching, and there'll be more testimony Tuesdays. I promise y'all that. And thank you for watching.